Good afternoon, everybody. Tommy Lee Master here with TommyCLeemaster.com. So glad to have everyone here today. As you're getting on, please send me a little comment and tell me where you're located. I love to know where everybody is. Subject today: why getting into flow will change your life. Oh boy. Whew, that's kind of a tough one, isn't it? But if you're the kind of person who really appreciates the beauty of personal development, and you understand the principle, you can surely agree that we all will change our lives for the better. That's what I'm working on. How about you? While there's all kinds of techniques, hacks, strategies, methods, tips that help you get what you want, no result can ever be delivered without taking massive, imperfect action. Action changes everything. Action cures all. Every status quo stays the same until some kind of action is initialized. So get off your buns. If you want to change your life, get off your buns. It says here, this article that I've been reading, really interesting, how to succeed in everything. And it's quite an interesting little article. Gerard, thank you for joining us. Where are you located? Let us know where you are. So glad to have you here. Again, if you want to change your life, you must do something. A decision about what you want to change, that should be first. Then figure out how you can make it happen. Set your goal, then make a plan. And the little baby steps that you take every day towards reaching that goal should include some challenges to motivate and inspire you. I never quite thought about it that way, but that does make sense. But getting in the flow only happens when you're taking on some kind of task that you get fully immersed in. I mean, you jump in there with both feet, sink or swim. That's when you get in the flow. You're in the flow and you're working without thinking about anything else. You may not even think of the end goal that you're headed toward, but you are focused. You are driven. And you become productive. Your energy levels should be high, will be high, if you are jumping in there and keeping yourself self-motivated and inspired. Often, creativity sparks when you're working in the zone. And it's the state of peak productivity for many creators. artists, writers, inventors, actors, producers, they all get in this zone. But of course, it's also useful for educators, and it's useful in the workplace. Remember, flow state is extremely helpful to increase your productivity and your skill levels. Flow state's going to bring you 4 different benefits, and I found this very interesting. Number 1 benefit that you're going to find is a real surge of productivity. So if you've been a seasoned procrastinator, that or someone who finds completing a task is very difficult, then if you use the flow state, it can make a huge, huge difference in your productivity. Number 2, it's going to save you a ton of time. Working at your peak achievement is going to help you complete your tasks 10 times faster. And that saves you a ton of time. That really saves you a ton of time. You work faster without really being aware of the passage of the time that you're putting in. Basically because you're totally immersed in that activity. You're not aware. You don't worry about yourself. You don't worry about your doubts and your fears. They're off in the corner somewhere, or you put them in a drawer and shut it. There's just no room for procrastination or a lack of focus. The flow state is one of positivity and energy. And boy, do I need that energy sometimes. Number 3 benefit. You're going to find you achieve maximum achievement. If you're in the zone, you're going to be able to tap into your inner resources. Up here, it's surprising how little of the human brain we actually use. But your inner resources are going to be able to help you with problem-solving skills, help you have more intuitive insights, be more creative. You're going to find resources that might have been blocked or hidden, and they're now unleashed. Game on. Without your self-awareness, there's not going to be that self-defeating or negative emotion or behavior. And we all get into that trap of the negative emotion and behavior. Personally, I have to stop and remind myself, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm my own boss, I don't have anybody over my shoulder telling me what to do. I have to make that decision. Get rid of that emotional behavior, that negativity. Happy, happy, happy. Number 4 benefit, you're going to lower your stress level. And anytime you lower those stress levels, that's going to lead to more improved vitality, better sleep, better well-being. And then while you're actually in that zone doing your work, you're going to feel energized and happier. And that releases tension. When you're in that flow, your immune system is going to release more of those neurochemicals that give you better health as a result. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Positive psychology is an area of study. Pardon me. Dry. That's, once again, positive psychology is an area of study that's aimed at helping people change their lives for the better. And the flow state is one of the aspects of this area that anybody can use. There's no negative aspects or side effects of getting into the flow. In particular, if you do it on a regular basis, it almost generates a positive effect on your life. Now, my question to you, why don't you tap into that power of extreme productivity? Personal development's going to push you closer and closer to that goal. You get your mind right, you can handle problems better handle money. And when the money starts rolling in from your home business, you need to be able here to handle it. Most people can't. Take a look at lottery winners. They win multi-millions of dollars. Studies have proven 9 out of 10 of those lottery winners are flat broke within 5 to 10 years. They don't know how to handle. They haven't prepared themselves. They haven't prepared their mind. They don't have the right mindset, and they can't get into the flow when it's just handed to them. Might be wonderful, but it'd be worse to have it and then misuse it. Learn along the way. A lot, and I do mean a lot of people out there, write books on personal development. Tony Robbins is a favorite of mine. Jim Rohn is another that I really enjoy reading. I've read T. Harv Eker. He's pretty good too. It's a lot of little ideas that I haven't encountered with the other people. Chris Widener. Now, it's my understanding, and I get mindset training twice a week from Chris Widener. And he wrote books, co-wrote books with Jim Rohn for the last 6 years of Jim Rohn's life. So the young man knows his stuff. He's really inspiring. Another is John C. Maxwell. Wow. The things that man can think of are amazing. I've enjoyed every book I've read. I thought in the beginning that they would be boring, tedious reading, but really the revelations that you find in these books, and it doesn't matter who the author is, but the revelations that you're going to run across, wow, opens up your eyes to what you learned as a child that is holding you back as an adult. Don't let it. Reprogram your brain. And again, scientific proof has is out there to let all of us know the brain changes. The electro, whatever they measure of the brain, I don't know, that's just beyond, that's beyond my comprehension right at this point in time, but I'll learn it. That the things that you put into your subconscious physically changes your brain. So work on that for the day. I'll give you some extra Facebook Live training. Just go to my bio. There's a link there that will take you to some free training on how to use Facebook Live for your business, like I'm doing. Gerard, come visit us. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, 12:30 to 12:45. Occasionally, I have to be later, but you'll always get a notification of when I'm going live and what subject I'm talking about. If you will follow me when this video is over, there's a little button, just press it and follow. Come join me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's all there in my bio. Jump on there, have a great day, come back tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.